Hello Aquarius, Elsie here to do a reading for you. It is not for the week ahead, my friend. It is for the rest of the year. So we're going to use the Quantum Oracle. Aquarius, thank you for clicking here. We're going to start with the Quantum Oracle, and then we're going to go with Tarot. We're going to find out what's coming up between now and December 31st of 2024. Let's give you a full view of the last little bit of this year here. Can you believe it's that close? Aquarius, thank you for all the ways that you love me on this channel. Thank you for being in the comments, for your thumbs up. If you really do want to see this Aquarius tribe grow, and I do, please help me with that. It is all up to you at this point. I'll bring the content, and you're the one that's going to get me through the algorithm to reach other Aquarius peoples. All right. Thank you so much for that. Here we go. This is for you, Aquarius. It is for the rest of the year. Tell me about Aquarius energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you if you're cross-watching an Aquarius. We have an increase. I like it. First card out. Let's celebrate. Woot woot. So some of you are getting that end of the year bonus. You're going to get that end of the year raise. Whatever it is, it's going to be an increase. And I think it's a general increase because it has everything here. You can see all of that, right? It has it all. It looks like it's an increase in possibly, an influx of money to your home for sure. Maybe you'll be able to buy a new home. But there's crystals and jewels in the road to this beautiful place. I feel like it's just an increase all around. It's a cycle of increase that you're about to hit here. I like it, which means it's going to last for more than a day. I like it. All right, one more. Victim mentality. Okay, interesting. So we have transformation on the bottom of the deck. So I want to say that victim mentality is a place that you can end up being it can end up when you're too scared to do something. And really, it's really very hard to change vibrations, is what I want to say. So if you're in a certain vibration and you want to raise your vibration, it can be really scary because you've never been there before. And so I think that sometimes you might tend to get in your head, overthink it, and talk yourself out of it. And to me, that sort of does lead up to sort of a victim mentality. And look, I'm not saying that it's all of you. I'm saying that I feel like there is somebody out there who in the next, the rest of November and December, you're going to be fighting with the ability to be able to get out of your head, right? Victim mentality is this person's holding onto their head. So I think it's the illusion of I'm not smart enough or there's not enough time, right? We've got the little sand timer here. But look, there's a loosey-goosey knot, right? At the bottom of the bed, but he's like really loosey-goosey tied to it. And so it's not that you can't, it's that I feel as though you look over the details so freaking hard, all the facts, that maybe sometimes you can talk yourself out of it. Yeah. All right. You're about to change your mind, though. I think there's about to be a transformation of energies here. And of course, with the increase as well. For some of you, if you have been just skating by financially, or if you've been doing really well and you've just been trying to put enough money away for the down payment on the house or whatever it is, I feel like your life is going to have some type of an increase. All right. Let's get some tarot. All right. Do this over here. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's take a look at it, Aquarius. Aquarius, if you are interested in a private read, please look in the description. There is a link to Wizio. Also, my email address is there. I want to answer questions about pricing in email because it is over at Wizio, but anything else is fine. Send off an email. Here we go. Let's look at it. What about this? The increase. Got the Four of Swords. It feels like it comes at you slowly. And it also feels like it comes on the heels of something that you've been trying to heal from. We go from the Four of Swords to the Five. Six of Pentacles. I think that the message here is that you're supposed to increase the healing, or the time that you spend alone by yourself taking care of you. I think that that is part of the increase that is coming, but I also feel is that it's going to be necessary. The Page of Pentacles is here in the reverse. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to say watch what you say to other people around you. If there's people that have, someone who's not a ride or die, just be careful of what you share with those people. Because I feel like there is somebody who maybe might not say Aquarius, but they don't agree with your views. They don't agree with, that's what the Five of Swords is to me, is we can't come to an agreement, or I'm trying to get you to see my side and you don't, or you're trying to get me to see your side and I don't. But it is the Five of Swords here. And I want to say, because of the Six of Pentacles, it looks like, in a social situation, maybe you're out having coffee with somebody and you say something to the wrong person. And it's someone that you don't realize that you shouldn't be saying something to. And it feels like the Seven of Swords is here. It's a little bit of deceit on this person's part. So just be aware of the people that are around you and make sure that you're only sharing your utmost, personal things with people who you are really well acquainted and really, really trust. So I think that, Aquarius, that you have been having a hard time because there is a beginning that you're waiting for, or something to begin again, and it's not coming. And I think you're frustrated. It's creating a victim mentality. It's creating this energy of I can't, it's not mine. I guess it's not mine then. Like, I guess there's just really nothing I can do about it. It's just not going to be mine. And I feel like you need to be careful again with what you say, because our words are spelling. And there's when you do speak things into the universe, you are, you're kind of giving the universe a message. Right? So be aware that even that happens when you talk about yourself or say bad things about yourself. Negative things. So I think that there is a new beginning here, or something that you want to start brand new. You feel stuck. It feels like there's not enough energy to do it, or I don't have enough pentacles yet. But it feels like because this new beginning is not coming, it throws you into this victim mentality. Now, I think the thing that you want to arrive is the 10 Pentacles. I think what you want is to have somebody by your side. There's lots of people out there who just want to be with people, right? I just want to have a person that's my own, or you want to just have a person that's your own. Some people are lone wolves. They don't need it, but it feels like you're just the person that does better in a relationship, or you like to be in a relationship. I think you might be waiting for one, though, and it's not coming, and it's frustrating. But I want to say that, it's not here. But I also want to say that just really watch your words with people. Because I feel like there's someone who would rather you be single that is around you. Like, it feels like the opposing view to the 10 of Pentacles, if it's abundance and, love, and if it is long-term relationship at all, it feels like the person who you usually have coffee with, or someone who you usually have coffee with, brings someone new into the circle. And maybe you two talk like, that person's like, you don't really notice that person when they're sitting there, and you start saying something. I just think that you really need to be careful with your words and what you say, so it doesn't get back to somebody. If you don't want something that you say to be public information, just keep it under your hat, I'm going to say. Because this person who is your friend, or the friend of a friend, might be someone who just doesn't think that you're good for a long-term relationship, or they don't agree with your point of view as it pertains to abundance. There's deceit here. Right here, Seven of Swords, and it does feel that. And usually I feel out of the Seven of Swords, 9 times out of 10, depending on what's around it, it's going to be like I'm concealing or hiding something. It could be that, but this feels like outright deceit. like deceitful about the 10 Pentacles. It's like somebody might be envious of you, or somebody doesn't like that you have an expensive bag, or that you are wearing a certain type of clothing. Maybe you look really good, and that is something that they're a little bit envious about. There's some deceit here. Somebody is not speaking aloud to tell you that they disagree with you, but they're taking in all the information at this place where you're maybe having dinner, or it's a friend of a friend, or your friend. It could be somebody that you completely trust, or you feel like you do, someone that you give reciprocity to quite often. But I want to tell you that this person takes what you say and gives it to everybody else, because the Six of Pentacles is also about giving to this one and that one and this one, right? So be careful what you say. All right, let's clarify a little bit here. We got here, what are we working on? We're working on our intuition. Working on the self, working on the intuition, working on, I feel like you're working on not being reactive. I think you're working on, waiting out the silence. It feels like you're really working on your intuition, or trusting yourself. That's really what it comes down to. You really have to trust yourself without asking all the people around you about their opinions of it. And I feel like that's something that you might be working on right now. And maybe it comes, it could be that situation, right? Yeah, if you are working on, not giving all the information, being a little more inward, I feel that maybe I'm looking at those dribbles out of that cup there, and I feel like it's like something dribbles to somebody else. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about this increase. I think you're going to have, between now and December, you're probably going to have a little more time off. And it feels like you're supposed to use that to be alone. So if you do have extra time off, you have to take the holidays or whatever it is, please take some of that time to be alone. Because I really feel like it's like you need to give yourself a mental break, because you're always thinking about something, right? And up in your head about everything. I think that you're supposed to increase the time that you spend healing, or with people who are of your tribe, people that you trust. The Six of Pentacles is here, but it's also here, I'm just going to say. But I feel like the increase here is maybe you're going to be going out more. That's what it is. You're going to be doing more reciprocity stuff with people. Giving gifts, getting gifts, going out for coffee together. Let's go for a Christmas drink. Whatever it is. Let's go for a holiday drink. Let's go for a Hanukkah drink. I don't drink, actually. All right. We've got the Nine of Cups. And we've got the Six of Wands. Interesting. So the increase is going to be in happiness. The increase is going to be that you're going to start to see your wish fulfillment dribble in, I think. And it's going to come in slowly. It's not going to show up at your door automatically. I feel like it's going to be, oh, well, that thing worked out for me then, didn't it? I feel like you're going to, things that should have worked out for you, maybe were still trying to work themselves out, but you assumed that things weren't going to work out for you only because you're overthinking it, right? You're always up in your head. And really very smart people overthink. They think it from every possible angle. So I feel like what you're getting as an increase is you're getting victory in something. The Six of Wands is indicative of coming from a hard time or a dark place. And it's coming, being the victor after the fight or after the war. So having victory, this warrior comes back home, right? So it's, I feel like you are going to get some sort of a victory in one of your manifestations, one of whatever you're manifesting. I don't know if it's a person, place, or a thing, but I know that the Six of Pentacles is there. So it tells me that part of it is with going out more, seeing people, giving reciprocity, giving and getting gifts, that kind of thing. So I feel like the whole time, the November and the December, I feel like you're slowly dribbling into an increase. Now, I feel like as you dribble into this increase, it's really important that you take time for you, where you're not thinking or talking, like where you're just being. doing the things that you love to do for you, having a long soak with, your favorite music and a glass of wine or whatever it is. It feels like you're supposed to really take care of, not putting yourself in situations where you're going to be overstimulated or having to, because it's like people are naturally navigate to you for answers, right? Because you're so smart. And I feel like you're supposed to give yourself a break. You're probably someone who has a lot of wisdom. So we have the Four of Swords. All right, interesting. Because the Four of Swords is the Tower. So it feels like that there is somebody that is going to be showing up here. We have a Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Four of Swords. So a fire sign or a Scorpio. The Tower brings the upheaval and the change. It pulls you out of the Four of Swords. So as I'm telling you I think it's really important, my friend, that you rest, because I think you're about to endure a tower. So I think that's why I was going on and on about being by yourself, not being with people for at least part of that time. It feels like there is a tower falling. There is an illusion that's falling here. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Ten of Cups. The Knave of Swords. So the Page of Swords. It's a quick upheaval and change. And it's going to put you on a path to getting something that you want, because that's what the Queen of Wands does. She goes after the thing that she wants. I say she because there's a woman here, but I'm reading masculine or feminine energies. And so it feels like the Queen of Wands wants the Ten of Cups. And I feel like something is changing in your life to allow you to quickly move toward the Ten of Cups. We've got the Page of Swords. So it feels like there is some sort of communication or a message or information or knowledge that you come about. And it is something that is shocking. It's something that is going to cause upheaval. The Tower also could fall because the Queen of Wands could be someone that you know. They could be a friend, someone you haven't seen in a long time. This person may be a messenger too. This person may be someone that you know that will bring you information. Because I'm realizing here that we've got the Page of Swords, and that's the one who's digging for information. That is Aquarius energy. It's like, I need to know what's going on. It's the digging for information. And I feel like this person might bring you some information about a Ten of Cups situation. And that's what causes the Tower. So I think you're supposed to rest up, because I feel like you're going to come upon some information between now and December 31st of this year that is going to give you hope one more time for the Ten of Cups. All right. All right, who's smack talking you? What's going on here? Let's figure it out, Aquarius. Who's doing the smack talk? I don't think it's smack talk. I think it's somebody who just doesn't agree with, or it feels like it could be a little bit of envy about how well you're doing, or how good your life is going, or something like that. It has something to do with your abundance or great abundance or a relationship. It feels like this Five of Swords, it's like somebody's trying to talk you out of a relationship, or they're going to tell you things about somebody to make you not want to be with them. It feels like a little bit of envy that someone thinks that you might be faced with an opportunity of the Ten of Pentacles, and they're trying to talk you out of it. You get the information about the Ten of Cups, and they try and talk you out of it. Okay. Who's trying to talk you out of it? somebody who's probably not very happy with their own life. They're looking at you through a lens of who they are. It's like, oh no, I live in regret from that time back there. I'm not going to let Aquarius do that. I got to try and talk them out of it. I think that they're going to get hurt, or whatever this person's motivation is here. So it feels like closer to the end of the year, it feels like you are going to probably get some information about someone that you know, and that it's going to give you an indication that maybe there is hope with the Ten of Cups. I think that's why the Ten of Cups is here. But I feel like the message might come through the person who you're having coffee with. And when that person, gives you the information and you're happy about it, that the Ten of Cups is now maybe possible, that this person tries to talk you out of it. They try and talk you out of investing. They're trying to get you to drag your heels, saying, come on, there's a lot of competition for the person that you want for the long-term relationship. I think there's someone who has a Ten of Cups attitude about you, and I think that this person knows it. They know it, and they're trying to talk you out of it. It's like, yeah, I heard so-and-so's becoming single, but you know what? You shouldn't do that thing. It's like somebody's trying to talk you out of it. And it could be abundance. It could be money. It could be a job. It could be a promotion. Somebody is trying to talk you out of it. What is this, 10 of Pentacles, please? Yeah, they're saying, look, if it's a job, they're saying, look, it doesn't pay as well as they say it does. It's not a really great environment. No, that's not what this is. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here. I feel as though Three of Cups is in the reverse, and it feels like this is no fun anymore, that this person is speaking to you this way. You're getting a lot of clarity from them, though. You're getting a lot of clarity about who they are, this person who's trying to talk you out of this situation. I think that you know the situation better than they do. So all I want to say is that there's going to be someone here who is going to take some information that you gave them in a conversation, and I feel like it might come out around Christmas time or New Year's, that this person has said something that you asked them not to repeat. There is the Magician here. There's communication with the Knight of Swords. Yep, there it is. Seven of Swords. So I feel like what's happening here is I feel like you're going to find out probably closer to the end of the year that this person has been telling other people information that you gave them over coffee or at dinner or something like that. Somebody is deceitful with you right now. What they're hiding from you is the gossip. They're hiding from you that somebody has something to say, that all the words that are being said, this person's being manipulative. They're really trying to manipulate you. What are they hiding? They don't want you to move forward. They know you're doing well and things are good for you. They would rather have you stuck here in this victim mentality. You see, because your person, whoever this person is, they're saying, look, there's nothing here. It's not going to begin again. They want to keep you in that energy. Because if you remove yourself from their vibration, they don't want to lose you, right? That's what their motivation is. They don't want you to invest in anybody. So I'm going to say that I think you already know who this is. And if you don't, this person's coming up soon. They might not be a bestie, but they are someone that you're close enough with that you would go with a friend of a friend to dinner or to drinks or something. And you're going to find something out about this person, or you'll say something about your life and it's going to come back to you. So you'll end up knowing who this person is, by the way. I want to say with this victim mentality in the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're hanging out with the wrong people. I just want to say, I feel like this person doesn't want to see you move. They don't want to see you here. They don't want to see you having everything that you ever dreamed of. And so I feel like you need to pick your friends carefully between now and then. And remember, it's a lot of parties and get-togethers and drinking, and people can say things when they're with alcohol. It's when they don't, right? Sometimes people have a way of speaking differently when they've had too much to drink. And I think that this person would rather leave you right here, stuck with them. And I think that's their motivation for what they're saying. So I do think that there is somebody who is it's possible that this person is a Ten of Cups person, and I think the Queen of Wands is going to deliver the information. I think that you are going to have this increase, and it's going to be all these beautiful things. It is. Between now and then, it's going to be all those beautiful things. There's going to be an increase here. Just watch out for this stuff. It doesn't feel like it's great energy. You're going to move forward anyway, though, regardless. Regardless of what this person says or does, there isn't anything so damaging that you won't move forward. You will be able to get through this no problem. This person that you're dealing with could be a Scorpio, a Taurus, Aquarius, a Leo. They could be an Aries. What else do we have here? Yeah, I guess that's it. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. Wheel of Fortune is here. Yahoo. And things are moving forward for you in a very fortunate way. I think it's going to take cleaning this up, though. I think it's going to take a lot of change, which is really hard for you because you are a fixed sign like me. All right. I'm going to go for now. Thank you, Aquarius, for watching. I appreciate you. I'm out of here for now. Be in the comments, hey? And hit that thumbs up if you love this content, because I love doing it for you. Thank you. Bye-bye.